Hi, my name is Jacqueline Ward, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Youth for Christ organization. The Youth for Christ organization was established in 1944 by Tory Johnson, as well as other ministers. Tory Johnson was actually eventually established as the first president of this organization, and it was encompassing the efforts of ministers in the United States, England, and Canada. The Youth for Christ organization, or YFC, was established in response to World War II, and it was an effort to minister to young men and reach them with the gospel of Christ. It quickly grew into a greater ministry, and in the 1950s and 60s, they began establishing Bible clubs. In 1945, the Youth for Christ organization preached to over 70,000, a crowd of over 70,000 at Chicago's Soldiers Field. And so this was a growing organization during that time period. In the mid-1940s, Billy Graham was established as the first full-time minister to work for Youth for Christ, and he would later go on to write a letter to President Truman asking that they establish Youth for Christ ministries in American-occupied Germany. However, Truman never responded. Graham would later meet Truman, but it was about a different topic. His time serving for the Youth for Christ Ministries actually helped catapult Graham to his national fame. Graham originally started working for Tory Johnson as a radio host, and he was eventually asked by Johnson to be the first evangelist to speak at Chicagoland's Youth for Christ meetings, and so this helped to push Graham to into the spotlight and establish his ministry as a nationally recognized evangelist. In 1962, the Youth for Christ ministry started to branch out and to offer more to the public, and they organized teen teams which focused on music and preaching to reach young people, as well as Project Serve, which focused on giving opportunities to do overseas missions. They also established two other programs, World Outreach and Military Ministries. And then in the 60s and 70s, they developed Campus Life Ministries, and this was focused towards high school and junior high school students and teaching them how to minister within their own schools. And they reached over 100,000 youth to become more effective in impacting their schools. Since the 1990s, Youth for Christ has grown even more and established more organizations, and it's now Youth for Christ International. And these programs are to reach unchurched youth, and they include Parent Life, City Life, Youth for Christ Core, Deaf Teen Quest, and the YFC Camp. So Youth for Christ is still functioning as a ministry to reach unchurched youth in various aspects of ministry. Thank you.